Hello and welcome. Today we are exploring one of the most exciting trends shaping healthcare: wearable technology. Let's start with a simple question: what exactly are wearables? At their core, wearables are electronic devices designed to be worn on the body. They continuously track health information, everything from your heart rate and sleep patterns to most advanced metrics like oxygen levels or even glucose level. You've probably seen the most common type: smartwatches and fitness trackers. But there is also a growing range of medical grade devices built to monitor specific conditions like heart rhythm or chronic illnesses. Here is why they matter. Wearable delivers real time insights. Patients gain immediate access to their own data, where healthcare providers can see what's happening outside the clinic. That means greater awareness, smarter everyday choices and decisions, and a closer connection between technology and medicine. Now that we know what wearables are, the next question is, how do they really work? Let's find out. Most devices start with the basics, tracking things like heart rate, steps, sleep, and oxygen levels. But the technology does not stop there. Many wearables are advanced, measuring ECGs, blood pressure, or even glucose level. The secret lies in the sensors. Optical sensors use light to measure blood flow. Electrical sensors can detect heart activity, and motion sensors capture movement and posture. One reading may not always be perfect, but over time they reveal patterns and trends, helping us to detect potential issues earlier and showing how lifestyle changes are making a real impact. For patients, this means better life awareness and day-to-day management. For provider, it means data-driven insights that support smarter care, which naturally leads us to the next question: what are the real benefits of using devices in the healthcare? For patients, the benefits include greater control and awareness. They can see their health in real time, track progress, and make small daily choices that can add up to better outcomes. For providers, wearables open the door to continuous care. Instead of relying only on the short visits and lab results, doctors can view a more complete picture of their patient's health. And there is prevention. Subtle changes like irregular heart rhythms or unusual sleep patterns can serve as early warning signs that gives us and the providers the chance to step in earlier, sometimes before a major issue develops. In short, wearables create strong connections, better communication, and more personalized healthcare. But for all these benefits, there are challenges we need to talk about. Let's talk about that next. Like any technology, wearables come with challenges. One of the biggest concerns is data accuracy. A fitness tracker on your wrist isn't always as precise as a medical device in the clinic. That means results should be analyzed carefully, especially for clinical decisions. Privacy is another major issue. Wearable collects sensitive health data, raising questions about who has access and how that information is protected. There is also the risk of over-reliance. Some people may feel anxious about constant monitoring, while others may use the data without proper medical guidance. And finally, access. Not everyone can afford the latest devices, which could widen health inequalities. So while wearable hold promise, they also highlight the need for balance, responsibility, and fairness. This is why regulation and oversight are becoming so important. Let's take a closer look. Healthcare is built on trust, and that makes regulation essential when it comes to wearables. In many countries, government agencies set rules for medical grade devices. Consumer wearables like fitness trackers may face lighter oversight, but when they collect health data, privacy laws are still applying. One of the biggest challenges is balancing innovation with protection. Companies want to push new features quickly, but the patients and provider need assurance that the data is secure and reliable. Encryption, data sharing agreements, and clear consent processes are becoming the standard. But as wearables continues to evolve, so will need for the stronger policies that safeguard personal health information. With that foundation in mind, what does the future of wearables looks like? Let's look ahead. The future of wearables goes far beyond step counters and smartwatches. We are already seeing devices that integrate with electronic health records, feeding data directly to providers. Artificial intelligence will soon play a bigger role, analyzing trends, predicting risk, and even offering personalized health recommendations. Future wearables may look less like gadgets and more like clothing, skin patches, or even invisible sensors. And perhaps most exciting, wearables could make healthcare more proactive than reactive. Instead of waiting for symptoms, provider could intervene earlier, preventing complications before they incur. It's a vision of healthcare that's more connected, more personalized, and more preventative. So where does that leave us today? Let's wrap up with some final thoughts. Wearables are not just about tracking steps or sleep, they are about transforming healthcare. They empower patients with real-time data, give providers deeper insights, and open the door to more personalized preventative care. But they also come with challenges. Accuracy, privacy, and access must all be addressed to unlock their full potential. As technology advances, wearables will continue to blur the line between personal wellness and clinical care. If you found this video useful, consider sharing it with others who are curious about the future of healthcare. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.